Strife is a rather new MOBA created by S2 Games. In this video I'll be giving you my personal opinion of the game, and you're free to disagree and argument against whatever I may say. Just remember to do it in a civilized and respectful manner. First of all, to really understand what Strife is, I'll give you a short summary of the MOBA genre in general, or rather how it has evolved. MOBAs, or multiplayer online battle arena games, have been around for quite some time now, having their roots in Aeon of Strife, a custom map for StarCraft, and being further developed and popularized in Warcraft 3's Defense of the Ancients, or Dota. The genre has grown into being one of, if not the most popular genre when it comes to computer games. As of making this video, there are primarily two major MOBAs, League of Legends and Dota 2. Together these games take up a large amount of the MOBA player base, and both games have helped develop the esports scene into something quite fantastic, hosting a large amount of tournaments, giving large cash rewards to professional players, well, at least those who are good enough to actually win. The gameplay in MOBAs is pretty simple. I'm fairly sure that almost every single MOBA game follows the same recipe. Two opposing teams fighting to destroy the other team's base. Every player controls a single unit, usually referred to as a hero or a champion. They start out quite weak, but through the span of the game, the hero evolves into being quite the powerhouse. One thing that has pretty much always been a huge problem in MOBAs is the fact that they require a large amount of teamwork, while they also have been the spawning ground of a selfish, toxic type of player. Of course, I can't only blame this on the type of game. Honestly, some people are just shit to begin with. But it's also said that toxic breeds toxic, and through the years I've met a lot of nice people who just turn into total assholes when, for example, playing League of Legends. Now this is exactly where Strife is trying hard to improve the genre. In Strife, all chat is banned at all times, which really is just genius. Of course, you can have some fun and nice conversations with the enemy team, but speaking from experience from League of Legends, I can safely say that all chat is primarily used as a tool for bitching at your own teammates and just in general constant whining. It's also way easier to report players in Strife, having the report or honor window pop up at the end of the game. Strife also has a few other mechanics that make it a friendlier game. For example, last hits are shared with nearby teammates, though this exact feature can be both a good and a bad thing. On one side, you can relax a little and not have to focus on landing every creep killing blow. But on the other side, it can create a lot of hate, with the way that it kinda ends up overdoing it with the whole team play thing. Quite simply, the morale of the team will not be good when someone ends up bitching on someone else about missing or messing up the killing blows in the lane. However, it may just be the Strife community that's more mature, but after having played around 80 games of Strife, I've only seen this be a problem in around 4 or 5 games. And honestly, on average, one game of League of Legends contains more toxicity than 20 games of Strife. At least from my own personal experience. But does Strife really do anything else other than having a nice community? Well, this is really up to you to decide. For a lot of players, I do think it may not be worth it if you're playing Dota or League and looking for another competitive MOBA. Perhaps in the future, but as of making this video, Strife is simply too small. And while it does have quite the established esports scene for a game still in beta, it's still nothing compared to the giants League and Dota. It also doesn't have the niche quality of Smite, so I kinda doubt that it'll be able to grow at a rapid rate. However, if you're simply playing for fun and you're not playing to go pro, get rich and get lots of bitches, Strife is just awesome. While the player base is rather low compared to its brethren, I still don't have a problem finding games. The queue time is not that much longer than LoL, and honestly I've enjoyed the game as much as I did with Dota back in the days, and especially the start of League of Legends. It's the type of game that I really want to succeed, but sadly, I don't think it will. If it however does, I'll probably be overjoyed. One thing to note is that if you play a support in League of Legends, but feel like you're always too poor to buy items, you really should try out playing a support in Strife. The shared gold is just awesome. You can stand there doing your thing, harassing, zoning, all of that stuff, while also getting large amounts of gold. Well, as long as your teammate knows how to last hit. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like it if you liked it, and if you're gonna disagree, feel free, but try to keep it civil or else it will not be oh god, why the fuck am I trying to rhyme? Thanks for watching, and goodbye.